Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Going to get into Richardson Hitchens and George Kambosos, which should be an entertaining fight, a highly anticipated fight. Before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media: 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. Make sure to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also that little ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. It gets the lock of the week. It gets you access to the Discord, which gets you access to the live betting, the updated props. You get access to book anything, request a video. You get absolutely the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So make sure to join the Patreon. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. After you guys do that, go back to YouTube. Go over to Texas Boxing Scene. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing. Follow Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. All right, y'all. Let's get into today's show. Richardson Hitchens was a prospect I was really high on about a year and a half ago. Since then, I've kind of cooled on him. Good athlete, long, snappy jab, really good feet, really good snappy jab. I like his jab. His jab's his best punch for sure. He's fundamentally sound, good feet work, controls distance, really well balanced, always on balance. You don't catch him leaning, you don't catch him pulling straight back, but he's mostly a jabber who wants to be at range. He's slippery, he can make you miss. He's twitchy, good twitchy athlete, quick, really good twitch and athleticism. Good counter straight right hand, good counter shots, nice straight shots. Gets a little predictable in his approach, though. I need to mix things up a little bit more. Like I said, he's mostly a jabber, and most of his punches are going to be jabs. He's not as much off the front foot. He used to fight a little bit more off the front foot. Now he's kind of strictly a back foot guy. He doesn't really commit to his shots. He doesn't go to the body as much. He's kind of regressed in a sense as he's really stepped up the competition. He's resorted to just being a back foot guy. And he's hard to hit, so he's going to have success with that until a certain point, and it's not going to work, right? Because just like it doesn't work for Caleb Plant. He's a low-volume puncher. He just looks to jab and score. He's hard to close the distance on, and he's better than Caleb Plant. But it's the same kind of problem where this guy's not feather-fisted, but he's not picking. Like, you got to pick your spots. Sit in the pocket in the mid-range where I can hit you with every punch except for a jab, and you can hit me with every punch except for a jab. I'm gonna make you miss, and I'm gonna beat you in that range because my skills are better than your skills. And he doesn't want to be there. He's constantly off the back foot. He's married to being off the back foot, and he doesn't need to be. He's constantly in retreat, and I hate that. I want to see him in the mid-range using his quick hands and his skills. Quick hands, skills, good reflexes, good counter puncher. He's got sharp from long range. He's off the back foot, but he's not sitting down. He's not committing on his shots. He's not settling in and committing to his shot, sitting down and firing off shots. He's just looking to score and land. And that's been more visible and exaggerated since moving up and fighting better fighters. And it's not something I think is going to carry him against Keyshawn Davis or guys like that, or William Zepeda. It's not going to work. Kambosos, straight in and out. I don't see a top end fighter in Kambosos. He had his Buster Douglas moment with Teofimo Lopez. Since then, and before then, He got lucky, fortunate decisions against Mickey Bay, Lee Selby, Maxie Hughes. I don't see anything special about him. He's not a volume guy. He's a decent athlete. He can switch, conventional to southpaw, but like, so what? He's got a little bit of athleticism, not great, not much power, not a good volume guy, doesn't have a great jab, and he's got a bunch of lucky decisions. And he got a lucky decision over Bay to get the Selby fight. He got a lucky decision over Selby to get the Teofimo Lopez fight. He had it in the fight of his career. And since then, he got dominated by Haney twice. He got a lucky decision he didn't deserve over Maxie Hughes. He got stopped by Lomachenko. And beat some no-name guys. I just don't see it. Like, doesn't have much next level anything. Decent athlete, decent movement. Like, everything is kind of decent. I don't even see a world-class fighter, and I know he's held world titles. Tell me what anyone really, really likes about him. His volume? He can slip shots a little bit. He moves pretty well. Can switch, like I say, can switch stances. Not a hitter. 7 of his last 8 fights have gone the distance. The one that did, he got utterly dominated and stopped by Lomachenko. The more I see him, just the more I don't get him. He's unconventional, a little awkward. Front foot, rushes in, doesn't work the jab enough. He's not setting out, slipping onto the inside. He's not getting in by slipping a great movement or working them behind a jab. He's got solid hand speed, nothing exceptional. There's nothing that tells me he's elite. And I think Hitchens is flawed, and we're going to see flaws against certain fighters. I really don't rate Kambosos at that level. There's nothing I really like about Kambosos. There's just not. I don't see it. And I think Hitchens wins this fight. I think he wins it off his jab. I think he wins it off the back foot. I think he wins it fairly wide, 8-4, 9-3, 10-2 in that range. I think Kambosos clearly wins. I think Hitchens clearly wins. Let's take a look at the book. I like the fight to go over. I like Hitchens by decisions. If you can't, you're not catching my drift here. Hitchens on a money line is minus 1,400. I do have an over. I definitely like the over 10.5. I would take that. I like Hitchens by decision too. I would take Hitchens by decision at minus 220. I think these are good bets. Over Hitchens, $100 bet Hitchens. Throw this in your parlay. $100 is going to make you $7.14. Put in your parlay, just bring the odds down a little bit. If you want to make standalone bets, do one of these. Over 10.5. I like that. I like that a lot. And Hitchens by decision, I like that a lot. Those are going to pay a lot better. At minus 370 for the over. At minus 220, Hitchens by decision. Hitchens by decision at minus 220, I think, is a good bet. But if you want to just bring your odds down your parlay, I think Hitchens is totally safe in this fight. Totally safe. All right, let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog. Guys, please remember to smash the like button on your way out. It is June 10th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.